Been in the business for about 3 years. Best decision of my life. And hi. So we're gonna get some more introductions going in just 1 second. If you are a guest here today with the distributor, will you just raise your hand? Don't be shy. We're not gonna. Oh, you guys ain't shy. I like it. Y'all, awesome. Thank you so much for coming out on a chilly Thursday night and spending it with us. I promise you, it'll be a night that you'll remember forever because it'll change your life. This is Lindsey Migliori. I'll let her introduce herself.
I'm Lindsey Migliori. I have 3 kids. We're adopting 1 right now internationally. My husband used to be a firefighter, and through this I was able to retire him from the fire department. I'm a triple diamond, and I've been in about 18 months, and it has completely changed our lives, completely. So that's me.
Yep. And we have 2 other triple diamonds in the house. I don't know where they went.
They're chatting at the door.
Aimee! Oh, Russell!
Aimee and Russell, they are our triple diamonds. Aimee is my sponsor. They just happen to be in town because they got a little baby up here getting better in the NICU right now. So they're hanging out in town. They live the stinking beach life. Guess it might as well be you guys, right? We'll just come visit.
So we're going to jump right in. I'm not going over product. I'm not going over the first half of the party pad. Hopefully the person who brought you here has already explained a lot of that to you. We're just going to hit it hard, how we work the business, what that looks like, how we promote, that kind of thing, because this is a post-conference training, and everybody in this room right now who went is on this level, and we're all like running, and it's crazy, and we can't even breathe, and that's awesome. And if you are on our team and you didn't go with us, or you're joining our team at this point, you can do that too, because you can ride the wave of momentum that we're all on. So, you all know of the crazy wrap thing, right? Everybody knows what the crazy wrap thing is? And this is our token product because it's a first to market product. Nobody else out there has anything even close to this. Every other style of wrap is water weight loss, and these do not cause water weight loss. We actually encourage you to drink a lot of water. You wear it for 45 minutes, tightens, tones, and firms the skin. 90% of people are going to see results after just 1. 4 is a full treatment. But like I said, we're not going over that part. This is your party pad. It comes with your startup kit. It is one of the most important tools that you'll get. It has the product side. Anytime you're meeting with somebody, whether it's a party or one-on-one at Starbucks, you go over the products, wraps, more stuff, and how to be a loyal customer. And then you switch, and you do switch, and you go over the opportunity side, because this honestly is the best product that we have. This opportunity has changed so many people's lives. So you always go over the opportunity side. When I started, I skipped this side. I just did the product side. And guess what? Nobody joined my team. So you don't ever want to skip this side. And then here we go. This is how we do it. I always start with my story, where I came from, why I decided to start doing this. And then I tell them if they want to do it, this is what it looks like. It's $99 to join. $99 gets you a startup kit with one of these, some product catalogs, some blitz cards, and it also gets you a box of wraps. Box of wraps has 4 wraps in it. We sell them for $25 a piece. You sell those first 4 wraps, and you have made this $99 right back. So this is a company that likes to help people who are on a tight or a shoestring budget. We don't like for you to go negative right out the gate. So you're going to make your money right back immediately. What else with that? Okay, so joining the party the first time is getting your startup kit. We join the party every single month. Every month we join the party. Thank you, Miranda Stowe. I love that one. We run an auto ship. Just like our loyal customers have a monthly auto ship, we have an auto ship. That auto ship makes us commission qualified, so we get a commission paycheck. And that auto ship also gets us product to use or product to sell. The company wants you to be a product of the product, build up your own testimonials. But also wrap cash, baby. We love wrap cash. Put it right in your pocket, and it's pouring out of every crevice that we have. So,
All the purses and pockets.
Tyler's always like, I know you got cash. Give me some cash. So that is step 1. Now, I'm going to tell you about the steps of success. We all follow the same 3 steps every single month. It does not matter if you're making $100,000 a month or if you're brand new. We're doing the same 3 things. Number 1, run your auto ship. That is easy. Run your auto ship. Number 2, we're going to try and get 4 loyal customers a month. 4 loyal customers, 4 people who want 40 to 60% off on products, 4 people who want wholesale pricing, 4 people who want free shipping. It's really very simple to get 4 loyal customers. That's 1 party. And we're not a party company. You don't have to do parties, but if you do, that's a great way to get in front of a lot of people at one time. So 4 loyal customers. If you can do this in your first 30 days as a brand new distributor, you have earned $120 in product credit. You can do whatever you want with that. You can buy 2 boxes of wraps. That's $200 profit once you sell them. Or you can put that towards this big boost and drop the price from $350 down $120 more, and I'm not good at math. Or you can buy product for you to use, so you can start building up that testimonial. You can do whatever you want with it. It's your first bonus. It's the first bonus you're going to get with the company. Also, for every 2, Eryn said last night on the call, and I loved it, 2 by 2, think of Noah's Ark. Every 2 loyal customers you get a box of wraps, which are normally $59 for $25. That's a big deal because you can make $75 profit off of 1 box of wraps. That's a huge deal. So every 2, for the rest of forever, you're going to get that wrap reward. Very important. And then the third thing we try and do every month is add people to our team. We try and do, again, these are just goals. These are not requirements. They're just to keep us focused on what can I do to get a customer today? What can I do to get a distributor today? You're trying to keep it balanced. So we're trying to add people to our team. We don't prejudge people. That's very hard to do. We all do it really bad when we first come in and we think, oh, she'd be awesome at this, but she would never, ever want to do it, so I'm not even going to ask her. When it comes time, Eryn, what happens when you actually go after those people?
Well, one of 2 things is going to happen. If you actually go after the person that you swear doesn't want the business, either you're going to be proved right and your, cognition was correct, or they're going to blow you out of the water, come into the business, and kill it. Or you're never going to go after them, and they're going to come to you, and you're going to think you've entered the twilight zone. You just don't know who wants or needs this business.
Or you're going to all of a sudden see them posting about wraps on Facebook, and it's not
going to be
you.
under somebody else.
So you go after everybody. You tell them we work this business authentically. We live our lives. We love the products. They change our lives. We're not sales pitchy. We're not gimmicky. We just live. When I started, I swore I would never, ever, ever, ever wear an It Works shirt because I was like, I am not going to be one of those girls. And to be honest, if I were to walk into a room of anybody and they're all wearing the same clothes, I'm going to be like, I will never do that. I like to go against the flow. But we wear these shirts because wrap. Every time I went Christmas shopping, everybody thought it was a Christmas shirt, but it was. And then I got to bring up the opportunity, the products, to anybody who said, that is the cutest shirt. Thanks, it's not a Christmas shirt. So you find ways to incorporate the business into your fingernails, your hair, your toes, your shoes that you waited a really long time to get and love. You incorporate it into everything. Lots of people have Blitz cards on hanging off the outside of their purses so people can see them. Anybody got one of those? Hold it up. Yeah, hanging. Wearing lanyards. We're not freaks. We're just trying to get people to ask us what we do so that we can find new people to come in. We're a little bit. So anyway, step 3, try and find 3 people immediately to join your business. And you can, let me tell you guys, ignorance is your best friend when you first start. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun, and I'm so excited to be here. Come with me. Let's go make some money together. Don't say it. Don't say it. I know what you're going to say. So use the ignorance. You don't have to know everything. I know if you're a green, you feel like you have to know everything, and you have to be able to answer every question, and you want to know everything about the compensation plan. But the top money earners of this company don't even know everything, and you can hear it every time they talk. Not both of them, just one. So it's something that you want to really run with from the beginning. Try and find 3 people to join your team. Help those 3 people do the same thing that you did. Turn on their auto ship and get 4 loyal customers each. If you can do that in your first 2 full calendar months, which at this point is March 31st, No, I missed something, didn't I?
You didn't talk about them helping you get distributed.
Okay, everything just changed in January, so.
No, you're right.
No, it's not the guarantee.
You didn't say anything. If you do it in your first 2
No,
months,
because
you
then
get
they
a
gotta be
bonus.
Ruby, right? This isn't Ruby.
Please hold. And this is why we love what we do.
Okay, so no more $500 guarantee. So, you're doing this, you're completing your steps to success. The hope is that one of these 3 people turns around and is doing step number 3 too, and they have 2 distributors. So Ruby looks like this. 1, 2, 3, you've signed 3 people. One of these people has 2 under them. If you can do that in your first 2 full calendar months, which is the end of March, you will have a $500 bonus on top of your commission paycheck, which is going to be around $500. So we're talking $1,000 by the end of March. And honestly, it's going to be higher than that if you're working and your team's working. It's going to go pretty quick. So that is our new Ruby bonus. Ruby bonus, get to Ruby by March 31st. You get a bonus on top of your commission paycheck. That bonus is $500.
And if you join between now and March 31st, you're eligible for the Ruby bonus, but so is everyone you sign up. So all your brand new distributors will have a shot at that $500 bonus. We've never had that before.
If you came in before March 31st.
Before January 1st.
Yep. January 1st, before 2015, then you are not eligible.
So everyone in this room that was in before January 1st of this year didn't have a Ruby bonus to go for it, but we still went for it. So imagine what it could do for your business as a new distributor, going out there and finding new distributors and telling them the first level of leadership in our company now has a bonus. That's huge and very unusual.
Yeah. So, and then if you can turn around and teach 3 people under you how to go Ruby, which can happen very quickly, you're at Diamond, baby. And what is Diamond right now?
20 grand.
$20,000 bonus. Used to be 10. They doubled it. We got it. Who else in here? Raise your hand if you got the Diamond bonus. So,
Lord.
so if you teach 3 people to do it, then you are going to get a $20,000 bonus, which is totally insane. I can't even. Okay, so that is that. Eryn's going to jump into.
We're going to do giveaway first.
Okay, giveaway.
Just so that you guys know, we have a whole table full of goodies that Lindsey and I brought. Stop this. This is mine. We have a section that is going to be for everyone that's in attendance, and then we have this little beautiful section over here. And anybody here that's a guest that signs it as a distributor before walking out of the room tonight will get to pick some goodies to take home with them that will help you build your business. We're talking like a wrap to sell, some greens on the go to give out as samples. This is one of the fastest ways I've ever gotten customers is handing out greens on the go, because people can take it for one day and feel better, and they want to become my customer. I've also gotten a distributor from one of these packets, so this can help build your business. Some awesome It Works water bottles. So you walk out of here a brand new distributor with something that brands you. You don't even have your kit yet. So think about that as you're thinking about signing up. Make sure you let us know if you sign up to become a distributor before you leave tonight. But we're going to do a giveaway.
Who in the room?
No? Yes.
Who in the room has the most prospects here?
Okay, let's just go by numbers.
Okay, who has brought 2 prospects tonight?
I have a question. If you're here, if you're Chelsea Dudley's prospect, can you raise your hand real quick?
1.
It's tied. I wrote it down.
She's on her way with me.
3. Okay. So who's brought 4? Anybody brought 4? 3. 2. Chelsea has 3.
She's not here. So we're going.
Okay. Who is the newest distributor in the room? Who signed most recently? When did you sign?
About 3 o'clock this morning.
Woo! 3 o'clock in the morning. You were already a rap girl because we don't sleep. We do not sleep. I slept last night. Like ostrich in the building.
That's funny.
Did you get to pick?
Oh, you want to come pick? You want to come pick one? Yeah.
This is
Let's see who else.
Just from here, and this is for the people that signed here tonight. So we have notebooks, all kinds of products, flip cards.
Perfect. Okay, what next?
Let's do what? You have 3 prospects here? Woo! Come straight to the table and pick out a putter. You win in every one of these things. You should be leading. I said you
We're
win.
gonna do the next part.
Yeah, you're gonna do the rest of the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right there. They're right. She's got a really cute thing on. So you get the picture.
Who has brought in the most loyal customers this month? We're gonna start with 2. Who's brought in 2 loyal customers? Oh, good. 3. So she's almost completed step number 2 already this month. That's fantastic. Okay, who is the oldest distributor in the room? Not including
Wait,
triple diamonds.
are you talking
Not
about-
including triple diamonds.
I was talking about which
Like who's been in the longest?
Yeah,
Not including triple diamonds.
I don't count either.
Okay, who's been in 4 years? 4 years? Yeah. Who's been in 3 years? 3 years? Eryn. Don't forget.
Christy's gone. Oh. We also have some cards on the chairs.
Okay.
Okay, do that. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. If you want to look under your chair, we have some strategically placed blitz cards. Here.
No, it's looking under my belt.
If you have a blitz card, come on up. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't see them. You can check that I'm like a toddler videotaping. No, honey. Lindsey.
Here? That's good.
All of us that went to conference, Lindsey gave all of us one. It says courage to your heart.
From here. This is for you.
Alright, come on. There you go. Okay, so now Eryn is going to tell you a bit about how we work our business. How we prospect. How we get people to come in as customers, how we get people to come in as distributors. Go.
If you can't hear me, I am recovering from like the longest bout of laryngitis ever, so I can use the microphone, I just don't want to, so let me know. So prospecting. One of the scariest things people kind of are, more timid about coming into this business, but I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to be a salesperson. Well, we as a team have created and foster a culture of we share these products in this business, we don't sell them. And it's really important from the moment you sign up to become a distributor on that you kind of have this relational outlook on being a distributor. You're not having to push things that people don't really need. You're not trying to say, here, buy, this, whatever. I don't want to give an example because that will make me look bad. But, you're using these products and they're changing your life and you're sharing that with people. So you drink your greens, and I think it was Patty today that put a picture up with her greens. In her It Works thing, it just said, drinking my greens on the way to get my kid or something. I can't remember what she said, but it was just her life. So just as though she had walked into Starbucks and gotten a chai tea latte and put up a picture of herself holding that cup that already everyone recognizes, she's saying, I went to Starbucks today, and my Starbucks, and people are like, oh my gosh, I think I want a Starbucks. It's the exact same idea. You're talking about something that you love and enjoy and marketing it to people that way, as opposed to saying, here are these greens, they're $33, sign up today. No one wants to buy from you. You haven't given them any value. So tell people a story. If you're not on social media and you're sitting around the table with your family, have a cup of greens with you. Bring some for them to sample. It should be something that naturally you just talk about. It's excitement and ignorance on fire when you're brand new. When you're 3 years into it like me, it's still excitement. I'm still jacked up about this, and I've been in for over 3 years, and I can't help but share it. You got to think about the people in your life who need products, and this is, and we're not talking about who want it. We're not offering, you know, Botox that people might want. These are products that actually help you from the inside out. So greens are for everyone, right? So your grandma, your auntie, your best friend, your sorority sister, your coworker. If you work a job outside of the home, raise your hand. You have a warm market every single day near you, and you don't ever have to sell to them. You just need to drink your greens in front of them. You need to wear your wrap to work in front of them. And all of a sudden you're over here. What is that noise? Oh, I got this tummy wrap on. Tummy wrap. Don't call it that. That's what my kids call it. I got a body wrap on. We're professional. Think outside the box. That's my whole thing for this year. Outside of the box marketing. I don't want to be like every other person out there trying to sell something. I want to think more creatively. Wear your junk and use your junk, and then you will sell this product, right? You will. You will if you use it and you show people. But think creatively about who can be your first customer. And when you get those customers, do something amazing. If you don't know them personally, connect with them on Facebook and tag them and say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that Susie Q got her first order of greens on the way. She's going to love them. And when you tag them, it unleashes this thing called a cold market. And everybody that's friends with Susie Q that you're not friends with suddenly is like, well, what is she buying that's green? She doesn't live in Colorado, so what is it? And then all of a sudden you have all this interest that's generated from one tiny little post, and you really haven't worked, have you? Because posting on Facebook shouldn't be considered work because we do it anyway. So you haven't even worked, and all these people are suddenly saying, oh, Susie, tell me what it is that you're buying. And you're like, well, let me tell you. And suddenly you're everybody's it girl. Simple ways to get customers. So my biggest thing is use the product and show the product and share the product. Distributors, that is the part that I think gave me the most pause, because at the very beginning, my issue was I didn't really know why I was doing this business, what my reason was. I knew we had to, because we were going to lose everything if I didn't bring in more money. We were already working multiple jobs, but I didn't have anything deeper than that. So the very first thing you do before you walk out of the room tonight is know why you're doing this. Why are you starting an at-home business? You've got to be a little crazy to do it, and that's good, because I love crazy people. I've always been crazy, and I welcome you into my world of crazy. So you have something inside of you that marches to your own drummer, that thinks outside of the box, that wants to go the opposite way that everyone has always told you to go. There's something rebellious in you. Think about why you want to do this, and know that before you walk out of the room. If you walk out of here in a brand new distributor night and you don't really know why you did it, you just got really excited because we're so fun and so cute and you love us so much, you are not going to last, and you're not going to love this. And I want you to walk out of here on fire. Even if you don't know what you're doing, know why you're doing it. If you've been a distributor for 2 years and you still can't answer that question, you don't get to leave tonight until you know that answer either. Well, you do have to leave at 9, but you got to stay in the parking lot until you know the answer. You have to get out of this room by 9 o'clock. So that's my very first key to signing distributors, is knowing why you're doing this, because people are going to want to know why you're doing that multi-level marketing thing. Look. We're in network marketing. We network and create relationships, and we market our products and our business, and we change lives, and that is what we are in the business of. So when somebody says, why are you doing that? You get to say, well, one, there's a blind and deaf little girl in China that calls me mama, or doesn't know that I'm her mama yet, but I am, and I'm going to get her. Or, you know, my husband is drowning at his job. He can't even sleep at night. He's so stressed out. Or I have got to do something better for my children. I don't want them to grow up the way that I... Get a fire in your gut for your life, in your future, and your legacy. So when somebody asks you why you're in this business, there, it's right there. You lay it all out. 30-second commercial isn't about the products or the business. It's about your heart. That is what brings people to your business. They want to know why you would do this. And then you get to do something that's even better. And you get to say, come do it with me. That's the best thing you have to offer. That's your best product, is this business. If you don't get it yet, you will. And I'm getting emotional because it's changed everything in my world, from fear and despair to joy and freedom and hope. and things that I never thought were even possible. Just because I get to tell people about a hair, skin, and nails product or a crazy wrap thing, and I get to sit home in my pajamas. I didn't even take a shower for 3 days, y'all. And I worked my business and got paid. It's ridiculous. And it's changed everything. So your very best product is this business. So when you're talking about this new thing that you're doing, you're constantly inviting people to do it with you. You want the people that you love to do it, and sometimes they're the first ones that come, but sometimes they're the last ones that come. And that is sometimes very hard to swallow. The people you know are going to be behind you and want to join you in this are the ones that are going to give you the most grief at first. Move on. I always tell people, the more people that tell you no at the beginning is getting you through all of the no's so that you get to just walk into a sea of yes, and it's just going to pour out on you. But you have to talk to people about it. You have to invite them on an adventure. Facebook. Do we post, join my team, it's only $99? No. I mean, we might every once in a while, but most of the time, no. Most of the time, you just want people to see why you love doing this without really having to tell them. So tonight, take a picture of this wild, crazy bunch of people, get some of them together, and put up a post on Facebook about why you love doing this business. Because you know what? People work jobs where nobody cares about them. Nobody knows their name. They don't get spoken to. They don't get told what a good job they're doing. They don't get hugged. Nobody says, how is your family? How is your sick baby? No, we do that here, don't we? We're a family and we love each other and we care. And people are looking for that and searching for significance. And if you can show them that you found something that offers that, then you've offered them an adventure that they thought, well, I'm just stuck at this cubicle. No, we have another way. Step up, walk away, and come with us. That's what you're trying to create an adventure and invite people on it. That's all you have to do. And it's very, very simple. And yes, it's $99 to sign up. And yes, it's an ADVV auto ship. None of that will matter to them as much as knowing that they are valuable to you and that you're going to help them and coach them. This is a coaching thing. Every single person in this room that's been a distributor for a while has someone that brought them into the business, and most likely, most of them that have been in for a while have people they've brought into the business. And so those are relationships that didn't necessarily exist in that same capacity before. And so this isn't a company where we bring you in and all of you are prospects, and I say, if you go get 2 prospects and you go get 2 prospects, I'm going to give you $1,000. And then you say, well, what do I do next? Oh, I don't care, as long as you bring in the prospects. And if you bring in a prospect and you bring in a prospect, I'm going to give you $500. Well, then what do I do with them? I don't care, just get them in. That is not what we do. We build relationships and we coach and we love people. So you're not offering people, an opportunity to earn yourself a bonus. You're offering people something that will change their lives. And I want you to have the confidence in that. If you're a guest here tonight, you came for a reason, and the person who invited you probably gave you that reason. They're probably the one that told you, oh my gosh, you have to come hear about this. It's changing everything. And you now just get to go be that person, and that's awesome. That's really awesome. The other way, this is the one that I don't ever talk about, is parties. Like she said, we're not a party plan, and I was in a party plan before, so that's why this isn't my thing to talk about, because it's sometimes very difficult for people to come into a party plan and think, oh, I'm just going to be bugging my friends and family. Let me tell you what a wrap party's like, though. You get Susie Q, she's back. Susie Q is back. This time she's just a party hostess. You get her to invite 5 to 10 people. Anything bigger than that, oh Lord, but they're fun. I've had a party with 11 people and I was in a bathroom by myself wrapping every one of them. But 5 to 10 people, they come over. Guess what she has to provide? She has to have it catered, first of all. No, just kidding. She just has to have water, like a bottle of water, and maybe some fruit, and that's it. Not even fruit. She doesn't have to have fruit. I've been to a place where they had chicken wings and beer. Whatever. Whatever floats their boats. I've walked into a place where all the beer has been consumed already, and people still cried at their results. So this route will work no matter what. So you tell your hostess, guess what? This is the easiest party you've ever thrown. You provide the water and the room, the space. I'll bring everything else. You can do giveaways. You can go to Target and get a $2 tumbler and stick some chapstick and some candy in it and give it away. And people will want it. They will come for a tumbler and some chapstick. You have her invite people. You can put the wrap on people as soon as they come in. They pay you $25. What's that? Wrap cash in all your crevices. Behind your ear. So you bring them in, you get them wrapped. Then you talk about the products. Take about 45 minutes. Why does it take 45 minutes to do a wrap party? That wrap is marinating. And they're going to say,
Now let me tell you. If you got women 40 years old and older, it takes about 3 hours. Because all they want to do is laugh and share stories, and we cry, and the wine keeps coming. They're crazy, but it's so much fun. So much fun.
Love that, Adrian. It's my favorite one. One of my favorite parties, Miss Ruby. I'll never forget Miss Ruby. She was 70 years old, and she kept me there till 10:30 telling me the most fascinating stories. So much that we forgot to take our wrap off after 4 hours. I was like, dude, we got to get that off of you. Oh, I don't even know what kind of medication you're on. We got to get it. She was like, no, I'm good. I'm getting my sexy back. 70 Miss Ruby. Never forget her. She's amazing. She lives about off stuff. But so you talk about the products. You let them taste the greens. In March, you get to let them taste the energy drink. And if it's at night and they're tasting the energy drink, they're going to want a lot of it because it's delicious. But let's think shot glass sizes. We don't want a bunch of women going home and like to their husbands because then they're definitely not going to let them buy the product. They don't want their wives chatting. But the parties are so fun. And guess who will come do a party with you? Anyone in this room. It could be your sponsor. It could be Lindsey, and you don't even know her. It could be Susie Q. Maybe Susie Q is gonna come to a party for you. It doesn't matter. We do parties together. I think I did 1,000 for Lindsey when she came in because she wouldn't stop bringing me to them.
And then she got strep throat and said, "I'm sorry, I cannot come." And then I had to go by myself, and it was still really good.
And she was so mad that I got a strep throat. How dare I get strep throat at 140? But if I don't have strep throat, I'll come to your party. Anybody in this room will come to your party. Sideline sisters come. Say to a sideline sister, hey, I'll give you 2 wraps if you come help me with my party. Okay, $50 is what that sideline sister sees. Cash in your crevice. I can't stop. You ruined it. You ruined it. So parties are super fun. I don't personally do enough of them, and I miss them. I love them. So if you guys will plan some parties, please let me know, and I'll come if I can. I miss sitting around with a bunch of women, and sometimes some of the best men I've ever met, and laughing and talking health and listening to them talk about everything that's tingling.
And fat fighters.
Oh, and
Or
the fat
not
fighter
fat
demo.
fighters.
When you do the fat fighter demo, it is like we're all in first grade science again, and we've never seen oil and water. We've never seen the two of those things. We've never talked about poop publicly. I mean, it goes crazy. It's just so much fun. It's so different than any other party you've ever been to, and people will love it. That's the whole point of what I was saying.
John Eric.
I don't know what I was supposed to say about him.
Social media challenge.
Oh, social media challenge. Right now, we have this amazing man that we hired from like Pixar and Disney.
6 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Brand new.
6 weeks ago. He's brand new, and we all fell in love with him at conference. His name is John Eric, and my husband swears they're best friends.
They've never
He has some proof that they're friends.
We like the status on Instagram.
Well, we already did let him know that he has competition in you for his best friend. He's obsessed. But that's the kind of guy that he is. He's just a really great guy. But right now, we're offering all of our distributors a 100-day social adventure available to anybody in their e-suite, which is your back office. And so you can become a distributor and sign up for this for $49 through March 31st. And you will literally get a video a day that will train you on how to work social media. Hello, how many people in this room need help with social media? All of us need help. Lindsey, you need help? Oh my God. Everybody else needs help.
I've never twitted anything in my life, so.
She is the twit. You don't need to twit if you're a twit. But anyway, I think that's so freaking awesome because I don't know of another company where you sign up and you get like bomb diggity training from like a guru who actually kind of cares about you even though he doesn't know you. I don't know how that happens, but he's been in for 6 weeks and I feel like he loves me more than anything. He would give me anything. So it's just an amazing brand new thing that we have added that will help you out as well. So besides the wealth of information that all of us are, you will have John Eric at your disposal.
Why this way now?
Oh my God, talk forever. Can you talk about something for
Yes.
me?
Okay. So why it works? Well, first of all, we have so many first to market and specialty products that nobody else has. You can get hair, skin, and nails anywhere. You can also put hair, skin, and nails in a cup of water and our hair, skin, and nails in a cup of water and watch one dissolve in 20 minutes and the other one's still sitting there solid after an hour. You can, greens. You can buy greens anywhere. The scooper's as big as a coffee scooper. You got to do 2 scoops and you got to choke it down.
And you got to role play like a cow because it tastes like grass.
Awful. You can get those anywhere. You cannot get 1 teaspoon size greens that give you 8 servings of fruits and vegetables that your kids like. Can't get that anywhere. We got so many things, and then the new energy drink, which we're going to talk about that in a minute. It's going to completely open up the market to mostly 20 to 40-year-old men, which is totally different than anything we've ever hardcore gone after before. I mean, it's just going to change the game. So right now is huge. Right now for our team, like I mentioned earlier, is huge because we're all coming back from conference. We're all on this roll. We will pull you along with us. We will teach you everything you need to know. The support in this company, you will not find support like what we've got anywhere else. If you live in Savannah, find a team that's meeting in Savannah and they will welcome you with open arms. We have how many private Facebook groups of just distributors, don't know what this ingredient means, don't know how to respond to this loyal customer, don't know what this means in your back office, post it on one of the private groups and you'll have 5 people immediately give you an answer. You have unlimited support. You can call, text, email, Facebook us anytime. We may not be able to get back to you immediately, but we try really hard. It's just crazy right now. It's just crazy. Now is the time. Now it's just crazy.
It's crazy.
Can't even think. Okay. So we're going to have Aimee and Russell, our Triple Diamond upline, come up here and tell you a little bit about conference. And what
I forgot to tell them that they were doing that. Oh, okay. Okay. I literally just was like, at the door.
I didn't get the memo for just now.
Well, you're good off the top.
Conference, what it is, what it does. Y'all welcome.
I feel like I'm going to talk about this is what it is, this is what it does, all I have.
Let's card it. There you go. Okay. Thank you.
This is what it does. Conference, raise your hand if you were there. Okay, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you have not ever been. Okay, all right, so we got some people. Okay, conference is this big thing. It's expensive. They do it every year. The tickets cost a lot. You have to travel. You have to stay in a hotel. And a lot of times when people are new, they think, I really can't afford to go. This is what I've had people tell me. I will go to conference when I start making some money with this business. And what I tell them then is, you go to conference so that you start making money with this business faster. It is just like nothing you've ever seen. Another thing people tell me is, it's like a big pep rally. I don't really need a pep rally. I'm already excited. Well, it is like a big pep rally. It's like the best pep rally, really, that you've ever been to. But it's way, way, way more than that. And the reason that I want you to go to conference, and I want you to go to other events as well, when there's some closer to you. But the thing is that in order to really succeed, you need 3 things in this business. You only need 3 things. You need a belief in yourself, you need a belief in your product, you need a belief in your company, and really kind of 4 because you need a belief in our industry as well. Conference is going to give you all of those things because you go there, and as people stand up and they tell their story, or they share with you a tip on how to build a business, somebody, somewhere in that weekend is going to be you looking back out at you from the stage. Somebody's going to tell a story that's going to be you a couple of years from now. And when you hear that and you start to realize that that is a person exactly like me, and if they can do this, then I can do this, it changes something in you. You can't grow past where you see yourself. And the biggest thing that happens to you at conference is that you start to see yourself as somewhere that you're not. I was at a big event the first time that I saw myself as Ruby. Ruby. I mean, my sponsor had gone Ruby. It was my sister-in-law, and she told me, she's like, I went Ruby. I was like, what is a Ruby? You know, and I thought, I wonder if I could go Ruby. I mean, I've never thought about doing anything other than, you know, maybe getting some greens. When I started, if you had asked me to name my very biggest dream, what do you dream for? My dream would have been that, gosh, 1 month, could I like pay the water bill and the electric bill at the same month on time? That was the biggest thing I could dream. So at a conference, I learned to dream that, gosh, maybe I could be Ruby. I was at my first very big conference when I first learned to dream that maybe I could go this crazy thing called Diamond. And what happened back then, we were smaller, they had a diamond party every year. It was a big deal. And the first year that I went to conference, they were taking everybody to all the diamonds and above to Mark Pentecost House. It was up in Michigan. They were going to Mark Pentecost House, and they left in limousines on Sunday after conference. And the limousines all pulled up to the hotel, and I wanted to see this spectacle. And so I went downstairs, and I stood on the sidewalk, and I watched all of these diamonds and above. I thought they were superstars get into these limos and leave from Mark Pentecost House. And I just cried. And I thought, they are never going without me again. I mean, that was like huge. And you know, the next time I went to conference, I was diamond. And you know why? Because I could see it. I saw myself getting in that limo. They didn't go on a limo the next year. They went on a yacht. But
Every year it changes.
every year, I know, every year. And now we're so big they don't just do a diamond party anymore. But you have to be able to see yourself there. There's going to be somebody there. There are probably some of you in this room, I'm not going to ask you to raise your hands, but I know you are. There's some of you in this room who doubt that wrap really works. You've seen it work. You've watched it work. You've wrapped some people and you've seen it work. But still somehow in your head you're thinking, that had to be a fluke. You just can't really get your head around it. But you're going to talk to somebody at a conference who is going to have such a huge belief in our products that you're going to go, wow, I believe that too. I'll never forget the person who did that for me. Was a mentor at another event. You're at an event right now, and that's great. But it was a mentor at an event, and I remember her saying just as clearly. At the time, I was just like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know about this thing. And I remember her saying, somebody had said something about, I just don't know if that wrap works. And she said, you will never tell me these products don't work. And I knew, I saw her before and after pictures of her face and her body and her everything. And I knew. And you know what? I borrowed that belief until I had wrapped so many people on my own and seen so many crazy things on my own that now I'm that person. This is that person. If you ever let him, I have seen him run down somebody else's customer because they said, oh, I tried that and it didn't work. And he ran them down. He's like, oh, no. That one placed another order before he was done with her. He said, because you're just such a strong.
Which brings up another thing that conference and a lot of other things do is it teaches us that this is not your typical business. We don't operate this in a dog-eat-dog type of atmosphere. The majority of us don't. The customer she's talking about, I had nothing to do with that person.
No, somebody else.
I don't even know who their distributor was. But I knew that they needed to expand. And so they went to their distributor and yes, became a better customer.
Exactly. Yes. The other thing that conference is going to do for you guys is when you meet people, it's like Lindsey and Eryn were talking about. I had John and Eric on my mind. I almost said Lindsey and Eric. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. I'm very sleep deprived, y'all, and I just apologize for that. I have been sitting nights in the NICU for the last however many days, and so I am just beyond exhausted. But the other thing it's going to do for you is when you mingle and you meet people and you hang out at the parties and you go to the social events and you get to know people on so much a more social level, that's great. That's gonna grow your business. It's gonna grow your friendships, and that's awesome. But the other thing that's gonna do for you is the natural thing that's gonna come out of that is everybody's gonna take a selfie. And we take a selfie and you put it on Facebook and you're having a great time at this party and this event. People want to be part of it. They want to be part of a team. They want to be part of something fun. They want to go to the party. When they see the blacklight party, they want to go to the blacklight party. They wish they were trying the energy drink. So when you go to those events and you just show just the natural way, not in any kind of way that you're trying to be false with anybody, but just in a very genuine way, you just show what fun you're having. That goes so much further than the join my business for $99 post, because you're just posting about your real life. My first year, we were both going to go. That was our intent, and we were struggling. When I say that, I'm just telling you, you don't even know. It was we were struggling, but we determined we were going to conference that year. It was in August. It was in Michigan. We were going, and then we had one financial disaster, and then we had another one. We had another one. And it just looked like God was not going to open that door. It just simply was not going to happen. The tickets were like $200 and something that year. And we finally just had to say, okay, God has closed this door, and it's not going to happen. We just cannot make it happen. Well, not 3 or 4 weeks before conference, the door slid open just a little bit. I got a ticket, and through no doing of my own, I actually was given a ticket if I would make the commitment to get myself there. And that may not sound like a big deal. You just jump in the car, you drive to Michigan, but it was a big deal. We didn't have the money to go. And our plan was for us both to go. We only had one ticket. And so we scheduled mystery shops. At the time, we were doing a big mystery shopping thing. We were big video mystery shoppers. We scheduled shops, and we drove to Michigan, and we slept in the car all the way there to get there. That is how important it was to me to get there. And if you are in this room and you want to build your business, one of the first things that you're going to do tonight is you're going to go home and you're going to go to myitworkscalendar.com, and you're going to start looking at that calendar, and you're going to find an event that's near you that you can get to. And if it's anything within about 8 hours of driving distance, you need to be at it. Just make it happen. Take the day off work. I know you have to get a sitter. You have to take off work. You have to have gas money. You have to have hotel money if it's that far away. It's worth it. Would you say it has been worth it?
Yeah, it's definitely been worth it. It changed everything about us. Was there something specific you guys wanted us to say about it? Hey,
we're supposed to be short, and
something specific you wanted us to say, or like
when you put people who are sleep deprived up here and say these things,
yeah, I will say
she never tweeted. I don't tweet because I can't say anything in 120 characters or less. That's crazy.
I do want to say one thing that really was important to me in this last conference, and that's what Mark had to say about the dynamic of the business. Right now, the dynamic of this business, 90% of this business right now in the leadership is made up of women. So that means there is a very big growing area for men. The market is expanding. I'm seeing it expand every day. And that is with large growth since I've been in. So if you're a guy here and you're not in this business, jump on board because you won't regret it. It is an amazing business. Let me ask you this. I was thinking about a question right there. I wanted to ask this question. Who in here enjoys their job? Who has a day job they enjoy? Okay? All right? How many of you will enjoy doing that job until you're 80? Okay? How many of you at that job will give you a $20,000 bonus for doing nothing but your job? $20,000. The majority of people don't have it that way. This company does. They give you a bonus for doing what you would do anyway, and it's something that you never ever have to worry about not doing. Because the reality is, guys, Aimee and I, we love what we do. I spend my whole day on vacation. I make friends for a living, and I love what I do. I take a 7-week trip across country. I enjoy myself. I come back, made more money than I did when I left, and I was on vacation. That's this business.
But we worked. It was working.
We always work. We just said.
Yeah. We weren't making friends.
If you went to conference for the very first time,
If you went to conference this year for the very first time, stand up and come on up.
Hey, if you drove more than an hour to get here tonight,
oh my God.
who? Dora, Leah, who else?
Me.
Y'all, you guys start.
If you drove more than an hour to get here tonight, come here.
Oh my God.
Wow. Hold on. The people who drove more than an hour are coming right here, so y'all move this way.
Oh my God. So conference people are going.
Okay, what y'all are going to do is you're going to give a 30-second, maybe 20, aha moment. Like your very biggest aha moment from conference.
It's totally from this area.
Crystal Parker, are you up here? All right, who's first? Come on. We're going to use this just because it's going to be rowdy.
I went to conference for the first time, and shaky, sorry. I made up every excuse not to go. I was like, I'm too pregnant, I'm too broke, I don't know a lot of people that I'm rooming with, and so I was just totally out of my comfort zone. But I'm so glad that Eryn was like, you just need to get there, you need to stop. And I'm really glad that my husband eventually was like, you just need to get there, just go, I know you should be there. And I guess my aha moment was, I think it was Shelby Bowman, but she was just like, you need to know that you are so worthy of this. You need to stop thinking that you're not worthy of it. Because for me, I've been in this for almost a year. I haven't promoted yet. And I started thinking, I'm not worthy of this. And I just really feel like now I know I am worthy of it. And I know that I will get it. And I know I'll get my diamond bonus. And
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I can do 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
This was my first year at conference, and I actually got rewarded for my. I get 35 seconds. No, I actually got rewarded. I bought my ticket early, and Melody McFarland did a drawing. She is the number five top money earner in our company. She did a drawing, and she was like, "Woo, you get to go to Disney World with me." And I was like, "Oh crap, I don't know this person." And it's intimidating, someone that's making more money than I can fathom. My aha moment with her was, she goes, "Get off the internet. Get out of your car and go talk to people." That is what she did.
She is old school. That is how she built her business. She's also the first ambassador in the company and has been in for what, 10 years?
9.5.
Next. Crystal Parker, you are talking.
I'm coming next.
I don't know if I've ever spoken to my
I went to conference first time. I tried to figure out every way. I did not have to go to conference, even though I bought my ticket early. And then, you know, all those obstacles kind of get thrown out, and you're like, oh, I can't be with my kids. I can't do all this. I went. My realization probably was nobody there. This sounds horrible, but nobody there was special. They were just like us. They were moms that didn't want to be away from their kids anymore, that had husbands that they never got to see because, is it contagious? Like, you have to cry with it?
Abigail started it.
I was there and I'm special.
You are special. You are special. I'm not special. And like Eryn had said that before, like, anybody can do this, and you don't have to ask me. Oh my God, you sound like I'm at revival.
Come to the wrap.
But anyway, that's my aha moment. Everybody was special. They were girls and guys who were working jobs just like we're all working 40 hours a week. We wish. More than that, we don't get to see our kids like we want. We don't get to take more than a week's vacation, and gosh, how we work for that. And then we worry about how to pay for it the rest of the time. So nobody was special. We can all do it.
Family would just hand you crap.
That's all I got for you.
Come on, Crystal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm Crystal Parker, and I didn't know I was going to conference until I woke up one morning and my husband and Lindsey had signed me up when I was asleep. And honestly, I didn't even know it was in Orlando until like 3 weeks before I thought it was in Atlanta. And I rode with people I didn't know, I stayed in a room with people I didn't know, but I know now I like them a lot. And like, I was clueless. I was like, I have no clue what I'm doing. And so aside from all that, I still don't know what I'm doing, but my aha moment was John Eric, who was really amazing. He did a phenomenal job speaking. When he was just sharing and just reiterating that people don't want like sales in their newsfeed. They don't want you selling a product, but they want you to invite them. The way he described it was to come on an adventure. And I was just thinking, like, how selfish, like, greens have really changed our family, like our health, and how selfish of me not to share it with other people that I know may need that. Like, it's not my, like, I shouldn't make that choice for them. I should invite them to try it and then let them make the choice as to whether or not they want to.
Yeah.
Okay, I think my aha moment was probably the first night that we got there, and just it was during the kickoff, and just watching all the people in the Millionaires Club. And I was just thinking before I came, you know, is this something we can really do? Is it really true? Can we really make that much money?
and just hearing their stories and how they were just like us and their encouragement saying, we're no different than you are. If we can do it, you can do it. And that's what really made me believe that this business really works. And everybody's in it together.
Yes.
A man, we have a man.
I'm Sean Tillman, Ashley Tillman's better half.
I take back my ow.
Yeah. No, this is our first year conference, and like Ashley, I got several, but I'll be quick. Disney World, we went with McFarland's, Blair's, Melody's husband, and we were out at Disney World with them, and Ashley's like, oh my God, we're millionaires, and I was just like,
It was overwhelming,
put the pants on
okay.
one leg at a time, just like we do, and seriously, I mean, out there in Disney World, hanging out with Blair, me and him went and rode these go-karts that we wasted our time in line for, but, then after it was over with, I thought, wow, we just really did have fun with millionaires, and 9 years ago, he was like, I was swinging a hammer with, being a carpenter, so that's where you can be, and it didn't take him 9 years to get there, by the way, that's just how long I've been here. The other aha moment is, Eryn was saying something, I can't remember exactly, but it was something building bricks. You weren't made to build, lay bricks for another man.
For Pharaoh, you were made to make bricks for Pharaoh.
Okay, say it again.
Promised land.
Yes, and something to do with you're not made to work for another man. In other words, and then the third one is money is a lot to everybody. Money's awesome, but when you see it affect somebody big time, that's really an aha moment. When they announced the big bonuses, and Pam, which is one of our good friends, would know some of the stuff she's been through, and she breaks down crying, that's an aha moment. And you see a change in her life.
Just because we're here.
Not fancy.
So my aha moment was on the first night. Actually, I had several, but the one that stuck with me is Ashley Sinclair said we're not meant to waddle. We're ducks. We're meant to fly. Yeah, thanks. That story was the best story ever, and all I could do is giggle about her talking about ducks that waddled. If you weren't there, just humor me and promise me it's I'm really not crazy. Okay, so she was talking about that we're not meant to waddle and follow, and we're supposed to do our own thing and fly. And being in rooms with 15,000 people that believe that we can do it, there's no other energy for that. Y'all kept saying go to conference, and honestly, I was like, really, they're crazy. Their Matt Steffen's crazy. They weren't. They're serious. You have to be PC. They're recording it. It's a posterity. But you get my point. It's an amazing feeling. And yeah, Sean told me I lost it when they announced the big bonuses.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. You lost it a lot.
I did. And it's okay because I had tissues the second time.
But it extended after the bonuses. Y'all didn't ride the car with
Yeah,
it.
that was bad.
I sat in gum.
I'm not a pretty crier. This is good. What?
30 seconds.
Hey y'all. Yeah, I was her Kleenex. My shirt was her Kleenex a lot. Okay, my first aha moment was, I think, when we got in the van.
Yes, I'll see you are.
I'm Jeannie Overman. I'm local. When we got in the van, we became family like immediately. They were crazy.
I said that man ain't nothing but trouble.
It was so much fun.
So jealous.
And I got shotgun.
Trouble.
And I was shotgun.
Oh God.
Always. But they wouldn't let me have shotgun on my phone. Anyway, I think my biggest aha was hearing to not take the no's so personal. I let that control most of my year. I've been doing this for a little over a year, and you know this. And when I got this bracelet, which I didn't realize I had till the next morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, So I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm crying all the time. But just don't take the no's so personally, because you're gonna get them. And like Eryn said, they're gonna come from people that you thought was gonna be, they're so gonna do this. And they're gonna be crushed, well then just get up, keep going. Just bless and release, as my wonderful Miranda says, bless and release and keep going.
And Eryn says, bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. And girl, bye. I mean, seriously.
I know who Felicia
is. And just that everything is based on hope, and hope gives you energy, and just keep going. Don't stop. I mean, I've been doing this a year, and I have more excitement now than I had when I signed up. I have a much bigger
bigger why. I didn't have enough of a why. Now I do.
Don't leave the parking lot without a dang why.
Leave the room, not
If
park
your
it.
why don't make you cry, it's not big enough. That's all I gotta say.
30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
I'm Christy Dakota.
She's Christy Disco Mom.
And I know how to pronounce your
I had two. Lori Conway got on stage. I knew at some point somebody would get up there and it would be like they were talking to me. And she talked about how stay-at-home moms, a lot of times you lose yourself. You're home with your kids. Everybody else comes first. Your kids come first, the house, your husband, and you kind of lose who you are, and that really hit home because I thought that's really what this is about. With me, this is mine. This is how I can change my family. I can make our life better, and it's something that I just love, and I'm so excited. But the other one that was bigger, John Eric got up there and talked about, for me, I'm not afraid to blitz anymore. I was terrified to blitz. But he got up there and talked about, we're all getting ready, and we went to our Black Light party, and we all had a great time. But somewhere there was a single mom home with her 2 kids who's crying because she can't pay her bills, and she sees that there's no hope and there's no way out. Well, you see her, and you see somebody you're out, and you blitz them, and you talk to her, and you give her hope, and you tell her about your business. You just gave her a way out. And so now I don't look at people and think, oh my gosh, they're gonna tell me no. You look at them and you don't know what's happening at home. You don't know what they're going through, and what if you don't talk to them and no one else does, then she never finds her way out. And so now I'm not scared to blitz it.
Okay, I don't want to use this. My name's Ashley Burnett. I'm loud and I can talk. Everything was going wrong before I left to go to conference. We had pipes busted in my house, my dryer messed up, my washer messed up, my car broke down. Didn't get my car out of the shop till 4 p.m. the day before we left. Literally didn't buy my conference ticket until 2 days before we left because I was so unsure about going, but I'm so happy that I went because it has completely changed my business. I'm not afraid to blitz. I feel bad for going 9 months in this business without talking to people about this business because I shouldn't keep that to myself. People need to know about this. My biggest aha moment was listening to everybody on stage, listening to their struggle, crying with them, and listening to how they've done this, how it is very simple. The steps to success is all you have to do, and that's it. You will be successful.
Right.
My name's Kaja. This was my first year at conference, and I can't even explain to you what conference is like. Lindsey and Eryn both constantly were telling me, it will change your life, it will change your life, you just have to be there. And it hasn't changed, well, I shouldn't say it hasn't changed my life yet, but I know that more change is coming because it has changed my life. And being able to, along with Ashley, be 2 of 5 people that were drawn to go and spend a day with millionaires at Disney World
On the same team.
is amazing. And to even know that yes, it's intimidating going to meet and be with people that are top earners in the company, but they are no different than we are. And to be able to be with them and see that they're people just like we are.
They might be a little crazy.
Just a little bit.
No, I think we go.
No, Melody is like hilarious.
But it's just amazing to know that even our top earners are people just like we are and started from positions just like we have. And Melody was telling me it took them 2 years to get to Diamond. I haven't even been in a year yet. I've promoted once and fallen back, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, it took her 2 years. It may take me 2 years, it may take me 3 years, it may take me 4 years, but the business is amazing, the company is amazing, and just keep going. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, the one thing that I took, the one quote that has like really stood out, and I've used it with my people, is the only way you can fail in this business is to quit. This is the easiest business that have ever done products sell themselves. We have people coming to us. As long as they know that you have them, they will come to you. So just do not quit.
Yeah.
Bear with me. I've got the crud.
It wasn't for me.
I know this struggle is real. Biggest aha moment was probably on my way to conference. My future mother-in-law sent me a picture of my daughter. Here we go. Sent me a picture of my daughter that she was getting ready for school. And I thought to myself, it is not fair that I am not the one that's there getting her ready for school every day and picking her up. And then Michael Wade was on stage with Susan. And I have struggled. Brian, my soon-to-be husband, is one of my distributors. He's one of my teammates. And he's been great, but it's been my thing. And I heard Michael Wade on stage talk about Susan was doing fantastic in her business. But when he actually joined in and started doing parties with her and really just letting her fly, that they just took off. And I talked to Brian about that, and things have completely turned around. Just in this last week alone, we have done nothing but work together, and it has completely strengthened us, which we needed. And we actually can see us both retiring within the year and being a stay-at-home family that we deserve, and letting him live his dream of construction and things like that. So it's worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it to your family, and that is my why. My teeny tiny beautiful little daughter and my soon-to-be husband.
I told you Nicole never let me get on stage with gum, and I've got gum in my mouth. That was my pet peeve about the conference. My name is Jennifer. Everybody was on stage, they had gum in their mouth, and I kept telling Nicole, I'll never get to stay on stage with gum in my mouth, and I have gum in my mouth. Sorry.
It's all right.
My name is Jennifer. I've been with the company for almost 2 months. I am another mom who hates to leave my kids. I left my 2 little girls, signed up for conference on Monday night before the conference started on Thursday. I drove all the way down there by myself, long ride. But I got there and it was so overwhelming. You walk in and you see all these people who are striving for the same goals that you are, to retire their family, to retire their husbands, to have a better life for their kids. And it is just so overwhelming, and that was my aha moment, because I want so much for my little girls. So, that is my why, and that is my goal, to be able to be with them and my husband as much as I can. So that was the aha moment for me.
When did you sign up for this?
Just Black Friday.
Okay, so, and you signed up for conference just before, so you paid $279.
Yes.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely. I will do it every year.
Nice.
Every year.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Richter, and this was my first year at conference, and I absolutely loved it. It was really awesome. I'm already talking about next year, planning what I'm going to be doing. Yes, taking my team, and I just am so excited. I can't wait for them to announce the dates. Everything just was amazing about the conference, but what I really liked is to see people in person. It made people more real than just seeing them on the computer, on Facebook. So it made them more attainable and more real to me, and that's what I loved. Thank you.
You said okay. Don't let her do that.
No, I can't talk in front of people.
We're Rick and Tangy Glass. She tells me I'm talking. And she pretty much drugged me to conference. That's the truth. She said she wanted me to do the talking, even though she knows it's dangerous to give me a hook. Okay, so.
Just go with it.
Do you have the hook?
Just roll with it.
Okay. She did. She pretty much drugged me to conference. I was not supportive. I wasn't resistant or anything like that, but we've been in some network marketing companies before, some direct sales companies before, and gotten burned. And so when Tanger became a distributor, I thought, here we go again. And I didn't want to be non-supportive, So, I know. She's learning things here tonight that she didn't know.
We're all steering.
Honestly, I haven't shared this with her even. I didn't want to not be supportive of her, but I wasn't really committing. And when she dragged me to conference, what I saw was different than anything I'd ever seen before. What I saw was a foundation, not the products. I tried the products, used the products, loved the products. But what I saw was a foundation of a company that was a family. And I hadn't seen that before. And so, where she drugged me to the conference to support her in her business, we came back with our business. So that realization of that foundation of a family company was my aha moment.
You will not get away with it again.
That's your one free ticket.
My name is Nikita Terrell. I am a part-time, I guess, I work in an office part-time, and I have 2 virtual bosses at home, and I have 2 little ones at home, so I'm like all over the place 24/7. But what I did learn is someone had said, don't let your $50,000 a year keep you from $50,000 a month. And what I learned at conference is this company is whatever you're going to put into it. They love people, they love God. I mean, everybody up there was so crazy inspirational. I literally got home and started following everybody so that I literally can keep up every day. So I haven't been working my business, but ever since I got back, there's so many things that move me at conference that I'm ready to put more into it and possibly quit some of my virtual mess.
And the cuteness.
Yeah. I'm Kristen. This is my first year conference. I felt extremely guilty for going because I knew I didn't need to spend money. I didn't want to leave my son. I cried thinking about that. But I knew because from Lindsey and Eryn and Nicole that they instilled in us, it will change your life, it will change your life, it will change your business, it will change your life, it will change your life, it will change your life. You gotta get there, you gotta get there. So I knew, and I can't even, like, I'm trying to explain to my team, but the way I see things is completely different. The way I have worked my business since I got back, or even before I got back, is completely different. And this is the first time I've ever seen myself where I think, or no, I know that I will be diamond by March 31st. And I have never thought that before. My aha moment was, and I don't remember names because I don't know names, but everybody, so many people kept saying, the only thing keeping you from doing this is yourself. Don't quit, don't give up, and you'll be up on the stage one day. So I'm going to be there.
How many people that went to conference charted themselves to diamond for the first time since getting back? Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It was so hard before, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh.
Abigail texted me, she said, my hand is doing stuff and all the boxes are blurring together, I don't even know what's happening. But it was awesome. Once you do it, it changes everything.
Totally on top, right?
You're what?
Totally on
We are getting that way. So you are, there's
Okay, I think my aha moment was the quote that said, if you put, someone said if you put one crab in a bathtub, it could get out, but if you put multiple crabs in a bathtub, they will die.
They'll pull each other down.
They'll keep pulling each other down.
And
they'll die. See, thank you. They'll pull each other down.
Depressing part of it.
But with everyone that we were at conference with, 15,000 people that were like brothers and sisters, and we're all here building each other up. We're not stabbing each other in the back, and that's what makes this company so wonderful.
No cat fights, no drama. We don't do it.
No crabs.
No crabs. No crabs. Praise God.
No matter what crabs.
Ew. We are videotaping this for process.
What?
Eryn knows.
Okay, so my name is Crystal Day, and I've only been in this company
2 months. I wasn't gonna go to conference when I started. I was like, I'm new. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just gonna go to my why first, I guess, is my family. I do want to be a stay-at-home mom, so I can be there and raise my kid, not anyone else. But my mom was sick, so I almost didn't go. I waited and I paid that $280. I almost didn't go, but I'm so glad I did because Mark Pentecost got up there and he talked about, God, I'm such an ugly crier. I'm not the worst one.
So ridiculously beautiful. That is so not true. She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. So he got up there and he was like, everyone's point is so true, but he said, you just don't quit and you keep going because the $50,000 thing, but also you can also help your family or friends and you can pay off your parents' mortgage. With my mom passing, that's so important to me because my dad's retired and I want him to give him the retirement that he deserves. So that is, that's why I'm here. And I can't even know. Everyone's so down to earth, even the Millionaires Club. Because I got so fangirl moment this week. Like Fatio. Something on Instagram. I was like, they see you, you know, corporate team, they see you. They're not just making money off you, you know what I mean? Like they see you and they want you to succeed. And then Denise and Brandon Wash also started following me and they're in the Millionaires Club and I'm like, oh my God, they see me. Like they're just like us and they just want to help you and you're going to get there, just don't give up. Sorry.
My why, or my aha moment, anybody in my upline, Lindsey, Eryn, Nicole, they can all tell you that I've struggled a lot with myself. I've been in this since the end of March last year. I'm a bigger girl. I've always struggled with self-consciousness, and I couldn't understand how I could sell a product that makes people healthier or skinnier when I am not that at all. So just seeing the diversity at conference, seeing the people up there on stage who are all shapes, all sizes, all ages, that blew my mind. And I got really awesome shoes.
I hate the sound of my voice because I sound like a mouse. God did a lot with me at conference. I went to Green Carpet the month after I joined and came home with a big head and signed a bunch of distributors and it was all about me and boom, my team fell apart. And then I spent 4 months having a pity party and then I went to conference and God showed me to get over myself. And He showed me that I need to be grateful. And I have had a year from hell, like everybody, because everybody goes through stuff. I am no different. And I wouldn't have gotten through losing a parent and a grandparent and a miscarriage and my husband losing his job without the grace of God and without this team. This is your family. When your family at home that you live with laughs at you when you sign up to do this crazy thing. When your best friends cuss you out and think you are nuts, stay in contact with your family here. Don't let go of them because they're going to be here for you. And be grateful and shout it off from the rooftops because I went from signing up thinking that my sponsor Kayla was insane because she saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself to, I don't even know that girl that joined in June. Don't even know who she is because God has done so much through me. And don't don't be the reason why somebody's life doesn't change. I have lost over 100 pounds in the last year. I have my own business. I have confidence that comes from God that I have never had before, because somebody bugged me for 2 months and I finally said, okay. I mean, I made fun of people who did this kind of thing. I was like, this is what bored housewives do. Like, I don't want to do this. I was not looking for this. But she saw something in me greater than I saw in myself. And this is the best decision, other than asking God into my life and marrying my husband and having my son. This is the best decision that I have ever made. And I'm gonna, I was like you, I'm not putting on the shirt. I'm not gonna be one of those, put on the shirt, get the hat, because day one, I came back from conference and someone was like, what's that rap thing? And I was like, boom, customer. Like, no, 2 customers that day. Get over yourself, because if this is a doorway for somebody's life to change, it's you that is standing in between. Like, get over yourself. This is so much bigger than us. This is so much bigger than us being able to pay our bills, because we're going to be blessed. Our businesses are going to blow up, and we're going to do amazing, and we're all going to be in that Millionaires Club one day. Woohoo! But, like, get over yourself so, like, other people can come with us. And then go to conference.
And if you're terrified to blitz, get the shirt, because the people will blitz you. That's awesome.
I don't do this a lot, but conference was really, really fun. I would replay it all over again if I wanted to. Blacklight was one of my best nights I've ever had in my entire life. Aww. I swear I'm thinking
like a rock star. Party like a rock star.
I work weekend nights, and I don't get the chance to live my youth. And just to go out and go to the Blacklight, it was like the best part ever. I was front row seats, front stage. I wanted to get on stage, but Chelsea beat me to it. So I just let her go for it. But it was the best experience I have ever had. I can't wait for next year. I guess the aha moment I had was to believe in yourself, believe in the product, be the product of
It really is.
But just believe in yourself. And last night I was on the Call the Man show. There was one guy, I'm not good with names either. He said something about you want to work with what you're worth, not what people think you're worth. And that really stuck to me. And I was like, that's right. I'm going to go get that 20K and live life, be free, and get out of debt.
That's right.
It's gonna be a good one, Steve.
So much pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, my name is Islamar. I didn't want to. Well, I wanted to the conference, but I was like skeptical about it, and I even messaged Chelsea like 2 weeks before because it was going to be the first week of school for me, and I was like, I'm going to miss class. I don't think I should go and waste. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect, and when I got there, it was something just changed inside of me, and I don't know what. Sorry.
I do too. This is my new place. Beside the.
Everything was just great. I mean, I've learned so many things, and one of the biggest things that spoke to me was that don't let your limitations stop you, but let it just drive you, and to really just think outside the box and not care, be that crazy rap girl, because this is your job. And now I don't even see it just as my job, it's like my ministry, because I want to bless other people with it. Because in turn, I know it's going to bless me. And I know that the Lord wants to increase you more and more, you and your children. And I know that I don't have children now, but I know that I'm doing this, my why is for my future. And I'm looking ahead for my future family, for everything.
for, you know, to pay off some school too. But I've been in this for about a year, and I love my team. I've never been a part of something so close. I used to do Mary Kay, and that went nowhere. Like it wasn't like teamwork, or there wasn't teamwork. I was lost. I didn't know. I got this huge inventory that I still have at home, and I didn't know what to do with it. And now with It Works, I have a team, and they're constantly on my back telling me what to do, keep going, encouraging me, and it drives me. And ever since conference, I've had just something within me. I want to go out and actually tell people about it. I don't want to be scared. Fear's not going to drive me anymore. And I'm just going to go out there and see this as an opportunity to bless other people. And that's what I love about this.
A theme that you might have seen is that people can't even talk about this. They don't even know what to say. They can't find the words. And it's just like what we were saying. I can't explain to you why it changes you. It just does. And you don't ever know until you go.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so Eryn's going to tell you what we know, because we don't know a whole lot about the energy drink. There will be a company-wide training call sometime in February. Anybody know February 5th? So you can get on the call and you can hear somebody talk all about it. But tonight, Eryn's going to attempt it, and we'll see what happens.
Oh my God! I'm not going to do anything.
She's stealing it.
I'm not. My husband did offer me a large sum of money to give to them and place it. This is just a can. It hasn't been opened.
So you're going to open it.
I'm not going to open it. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm just going to talk about the product. And then we're going to give it away. But not yet.
And we are not going to have carnage and stampeding as we give it away.
We were offered large sums of money just to...
What?
Their number.
Not yet. I mean, we are. Okay, we are. We're going to do it. We're going to get a lot of other stuff. Okay, energy. Who wants to hear about this? It's amazing. Okay. I don't really know. Okay. She was like, you're going to talk about energy, right? Sure. I know it tastes delicious because it has actual real fruit juice in it. It's not full of like those chemicals that make it taste metal in the back of your throat. It's got 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is less than your regular cup of coffee. And it's got Go-Do Cola, which is awesome. I don't know what it does, but it's really awesome. It's an antioxidant. And it's full of phytonutrients that can be absorbed and used by your body. It's really good for your brain. It's got the B vitamins out the wazoo, but not so much like other drinks that you would just lose it as waste. It's delicious and wonderful, and people are going to go nuts over it. Do you know how many, what am I trying to say? How much money is spent yearly on energy drinks that you can buy at the gas station? $37 billion. Y'all, I would like just a tiny percentage of that. I mean, like 0.00092% of that would bring my child home from China. That's crazy. Give me some drink. I'm going to sell the crap out of this junk. All the men that you know that like to work out, pre-workout, amazing. Gets your energy going without the jitters. It's not going to make your heart race out of your chest. Mamas who are drinking 7 cups of coffee a day don't need that anymore, even though mamas who love coffee might switch to decaf, just because I like to drink coffee. It's going to be amazing. The people that you so far haven't really plugged into your business will plug into your business because of this. And like they said, Mark kept saying, I mean, we're still about the rap. We're still all about the rap, but this, and he knows that this is going to change everything. So we're going to give it away.
Wait.
Oh.
Tell about how it's a totally a new market. Remember what they were saying? It's
That's
not,
what I just said. All the people that have...
No, not for us. Like in the energy drink world, it's a standalone. There's nothing. Category creator. Yes, thank you.
It's a category creator. I don't know this part.
Aimee, go.
Goes back to the all natural juice. All
What do you say? Because it's healthier than it's just like there's not anything else out there that is an energy drink that has good for you stuff. That gives you the energy.
Oh, and it has the aputia in it too, which is different too, because it's a fat burner and it's going to help regulate the blood sugar. Oh! Correct. The sugar in it, that sweetens it. It does have sugar in it. It's all right. All the people who are freaking out about it, just calm down. It does have sugar in it because it has natural fruit juices in it, but it's a sugar that is low on the glucose level, and it's not going to spike your blood sugar, which is super important because when you spike your blood sugar, you get hunger when you're not supposed to be hungry, and you have cravings that aren't, necessarily good for the physique. Dora is making sign language at me. What did you say? Oh, I thought you were. Okay.
Do you know anything about it, like how it's going to be sold?
Yes.
Yes. Come in a case.
Can I talk about that? I probably can't talk about that.
Yeah.
You know what? It's everywhere.
Okay. It's coming in a case of 24.
But with a disclaimer, we haven't seen this officially.
Yes.
Not official. It's not official, but this is what we think.
Case of 24, $60, which is dang good. That's like $2.50 a piece. That's awesome. And the BV. All of you are waiting on this part, aren't you? It's awesome. It's 40. That's awesome, BB, for this. Awesome. And we don't really know anything about shipping retail.
We do know.
She was just speculating though.
But what did she say?
She said $8.95 probably for shipping, which is super cheap for a case of 24. Yes.
Not confirmed. None of this is.
But that's still pretty cheap because typically you're going to pay like $12 to $50 for this. And then one other thing, retail, $100, right?
Yes.
For a case. So can't be sold like individually without a distributorship. If people ask you that, because they will. I've already been asked that by 2 people. Will I be able to stock it on the shelves at my store? Not without a distributorship. So.
I thought it was pretty great that Mark said that the night that it was, or the day that it was released, like almost immediately, he had other company execs like.
Oh yeah, texting him and saying, "How did you do this?" Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. People are definitely watching this company. We're gonna give it away.
Give it away.
We are gonna give it away because you're gonna pull out your phone. If you're in the business, you're getting this drink. That's a perk for you. Pull out your phone, and we're gonna go with the highest PBV, highest personal sales volume.
It's the 22nd.
So, yeah, it's almost.
Auto ships happen on the 25th.
That's what Aimee wanted. Okay. I'm gonna win.
You don't get it. Oh, can you get it?
Dirty.
She can't win.
I can too win. It's not my drink. I'll give you $30. All right. Start with 500.
Hold on.
It's slow up in her trying to get on the internet.
You don't know your PBV off the top of your head?
I know my group one.
I know what my PBV is because I like it to be over $1,000.
Yeah, if y'all got your app, click your app.
I'm not used to that app.
You guys can download an app for your iPhone that has your dashboard, but the really cool thing about it is every new distributor you sign up, it's going to give them a checklist, and stuff is going to like turn green and light up, and confetti will shoot out of your phone when you get your first distributor. What?
The best thing for real though is that you can open it and click the little menu guy whenever it opens. And you can enroll customers and distributors from this. No pinch and zoom anymore. You can do it right here from your phone. Enroll, pick the country.
Yeah.
You pick your country and you just put them in. It's awesome.
All right. Do we need to pick a different thing to win with? Are you guys? Is it really not coming up? It's really not coming up. What the heck? Okay, give me the list then. We'll just choose a person. Come on. Run, you little fairy, run. List. List.
You're talking to me. I'm sorry.
Okay. We want number 33. Oh gosh,
Garcia.
She said, shut your face. I give this to you with the utmost sadness.
Disdain.
Congratulations. Make sure you think about what it tastes like while you're drinking it, because I forgot to do that. I just drank it and then I was like, oh gosh, it was so good. I don't even know what it tastes like. So take notes like you're at a wine tasting.
Okay, this is a new and okay.
We need to give some stuff away.
I want to see more brand new distributors. Who has enrolled this week? Who enrolled this week as a new distributor? Somebody else. This week, Tiffany. Anybody else?
My sister did, but she's not here.
Tiffany! Woo! Come on
Oh, you don't have to speak. That's not the one. Do we have anybody who has signed up to be a distributor already tonight? Anybody in the system yet? Because all this junk over here got to go home with some. I mean, I'll take it.
I'll be signing up Friday.
Friday. Huh?
We have that out tomorrow. Riley's signing up right now.
I haven't even seen you since Christy's launch party. Oh. Oh my God. Can we? It's on. It's blowing. It's blowing.
Yeah.
No rules. Just right.
Wait, what are you talking about? You said on Sunday? I'll have those. I'll bring them.
Okay, back to the tip.
It's like Vanna White over here, not Auburn.
Yes, come pick out a bride, Bonnie.
What else?
Eryn, 15-minute one.
Who else wants what? No. I am praying they release it early. Like tomorrow.
Okay.
For volume.
So a new announcement is. You are? She's signing up tomorrow. A new announcement is we have a new tax document that has to be filled out at enrollment. This is important because when you bring in a new distributor, nothing can happen with them. You can't place them anywhere and they are on commission lock until they go do the tax document. So this is the process. You enroll them, you turn around immediately, make them log in. As soon as they log in, there will be a pop-up. And all their information is already filled out. All they have to do is do an e-signature and submit. Easy peasy. So just make sure that y'all do that immediately. We don't want it to come down to 11:59 p.m. customer service is closed. You don't know why you can't move your your new distributor. We don't want any drama. So
it's really like silly easy. If you've been in before January 17th, it doesn't apply to you, but everybody knew. All right, we need to give away more stuff. I don't want to go home with all that.
I have to something. I can't figure it out on my phone.
Oh, come on, girl. You're signing up right now. Come on out. Come on out.
Yes, question.
Who had a question?
Was that a question?
Yes. Yes. You will get a 1099. I think it's if you earned more than something. 600 a year, 500. You'll get a 1099. And it might be changing to a different form next year is why they're doing this. I'm not really sure. But yes, you will definitely get documents. Thank you for driving all this way with your children. Can we give Leah a hand for driving from North Carolina?
Okay, everybody needs to know every night, 9:30, same number, we are doing an opportunity call for new prospects, new distributors. If you don't know how to talk to people about the opportunity, then you get on the call and you listen to what we say. Every night, 9:30 through January 31st. And all that information is on our Rap Slingers page, pinned to the top. Call the number, put in the pin, and listen. It's very short, very sweet, 10 minutes. We are not going over product. We are barely going over steps to success. We're hitting why now, why this company, and we're hitting the Ruby bonus and the Diamond bonuses in 10 minutes. It's really hard. We're like Speedy Gonzalez while we're talking. So every night through January 31st. Yep. So get your prospects on that call. I have signed 2 distributors from that call already. So get your prospects on the call. Make sure they know about the products and about the loyal customer program. And then, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then Mellow Mushroom next. If y'all want to come play with us, come next door.
Oh my gosh, how many people are total? I don't know what numbers you picked through.
28.
59.
59.
All right, 59 is the total. Oh, 27. We said 37.
You just
21.
One off of me.
Wait.
27.
27.
Leah Yates.
She just left.
Dang, next.
Anyone else?
21. Yeah, 21.
Crystal Day.
Crystal Day.
Crystal Day. Number 13.
Huh?
13.
Don't get sassy. I don't know his last name, so I wrote Brian Balk.
Oh, Brian Balk.
Brian Balk.
I didn't know your last name. I'm sorry. I knew
Who needs some stress relief? Number
6.
Kathy Robertson.
31. Next.
31.
Come on.
Jennifer Richter, because she's right next to it. And you said next. So I thought
Next.
that was
Next. She said next. 11.
Ashley DeFilly.
Oh, me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you get something yet? Yes.
What's number?
Do number
Okay. 48.
Amy Graham.
Nope. Next.